Hello everyone, welcome to Trial of the Controller. Today we're playing Humankind, and then we're gonna get the There Can Only Be One achievement. If you are looking for this achievement, how to get it, you probably already know what Humankind is. But I do find this being maybe one of the two hardest achievements. Other ones, can be demanding, but it's achievable, right? Like getting all the era stars in all the eras, like you can get it. But this one, I feel like it needs deliberations, just a lot of settings for it to work. I did get one achievement, Lord of the Flies, before. I should actually talk about what the achievement is about. So it just concerns beating the most difficult AI, Humankind, the namesake, but not just beat the Humankind AI. There's an achievement for that, but beat it. What does it say? I think it's beat 9 other AI. So you have to have 9 other AI and on the hugest map, and so that's the requirement. And then maybe talk about like what makes it hard. So first of all, the hardest AI doesn't only mean that the AI has the most advanced thinking. I mean, I don't think they do. I don't know how the AI actually works. Like, at least like the way they control units is not as good as humans. Well, luckily they certainly didn't insert some crazy like AlphaZero thingy into this game. But the most difficult part is that they actually it's a good thing to show that they pretty much have a huge buff on all of their production. So like when you're playing against those AIs, that their scores will just surpass you. Like right now, I'm kind of in the semi-late game, so I'm catching up. But there was a time that the green was at 12k, 11k, and I was, I don't know, 7,000. So not even close. And that's because they have a lot of people, food production, a lot of production, like actual kind of industry production influence. Like when they are behind and they get to catch up a lot, and it's kind of vague. I don't know how exactly it works, but in practice, when you're playing against them, you feel like they have everything. Like they have land, they have technologies. They don't advance in age quickly. That's just because they want to gather all the stars before they advance. So you will see their fame increasing. Fame is this number, that 12.1k is the fame. You'll see their fame increasing crazily fast, and that's because they want to get all the stars in one era before they go on to the next era. So yeah, basically that's what makes it difficult. Right, so I mentioned there was a Lord of the Flies achievement, which requires to beat 3 other AI on the smallest map, and that one I feel was actually easier because at that point you're just on pure elimination mode, right? Elimination doesn't give you victory because you have to elimination ends the game, but you have to have the highest fame when you end the game. This is one of the biggest difference compared to Civilization. So that one, I also did a series of videos on that in case you want to get that achievement too, or just like enjoy the game. I think I framed it as learning Humankind to getting that achievement. It just like gives you a lot of understanding of the game, how it works by trying to get that achievement. But compared to this, that one was relatively easy. Like that one, I knew how might have worked, just in the first eras. I think I eliminated someone as early as era 1, just like right after you have a city, and then maybe era 2 or more, and then actually I can't remember. Anyway, I remember I did do most of the kind of how do you say that, fighting battle civilizations. Actually, I didn't choose any battle focused civilization this time. Let's see. Yeah, but yeah, it's different with they can only be one. They can be only one, whatever. In that the map is huge. This is very huge. By the way, talking about the map, that's actually one thing that makes this run works. I mean, I technically haven't got the achievement yet, but if I didn't post this video, if you saw this video, I probably achieved it later. So the map is huge because it's the hugest map. That's the requirement, and then 9 are the AI. So the crazy thing about this is that you cannot eliminate your AI, so or your opponents. So if you're lucky, you get to eliminate 1 in the early game, but you still have 8 others. So then you kind of need to form some sort of relationship with them. Ally, trade, and then but all of them have higher fames basically. So you kind of have to stop them from getting fame. Right, at age 5 or 6, so that you can catch up and get the fame. And then eventually win the game. There are technologies that give you. There are technologies that give you a lot of fame in the end game. We'll go into strategy later, but so that's basically that's what makes it difficult, but also kind of while you're trying to tune your setting. I don't know. I think my setting works. It just asks for hugest map. So we can look at the game setting. Let's see, game options. So difficulty Humankind, peaceful mode. So this is I think this is the sole reason why this might be possible. The peaceful mode. It doesn't mean that there will be no war, but it does mean that AIs cannot declare war on you actively, right? So there might be ways to make it work without the peaceful. I don't know if you can actually get it again. If I don't get it, I wouldn't post this video. But anyway, I assume the peaceful mode would work with the yes on, because it was not in the description of the achievement. And that makes AI unable to declare war on you, although when you declare war on them, they will just behave as normal. Just like as a normally invaded country, they will just fight you. And then so it still can be a difficult fight when you declare war on them, because they will just kind of try to burn your city, attack your city, just do the normal war thing. But it will avoid the case that you're developing your country and then 2 of them just declare war on you, and you have no chance because they are on the Humankind difficulty. Even if they are on the same era as you, they just have 2 times more military power. Each of them has 2 times more than you, so combined. So yeah, that's what. There might be a way that you make it several continents and then you use the ocean to shield them, but the ocean travel is not that late game. Actually, you can do ocean travel pretty early on in this game, and then they will just come, and then it's pretty much the same thing. It might be able to work. I don't know. Find another YouTube video. Actually, tell me if there's another video that makes it work without the peace mode. But I think this is crucial. Game speed, very important, because this determines, well, the speed factor. But basically, it's if game speed is slower, you get to move your units more times for more turns before. So a unit, say, can move 4 square per turn, and that's fixed. And if they declare war or something, that will cost them a turn. But if game speed is slow, then you get less of everything: money, research, whatever, in a turn. So that means that your unit get to act more turns before the cities develop, and that's very important because if you want to eliminate or eliminate AI or gain land early on, then it's better that you get to move your units more times. That AIs are generally weaker at controlling units. That's the only chance we have. So then you can focus a unit to kill the units. You can burn their outposts. Technically, they can burn your outposts as well because that doesn't count as activating a war in peaceful mode. But they don't do that. I don't know why. They just don't burn your outposts. So yeah, that's why endless is. I tried slow, but it didn't work. Yeah, endless. If it's normal speed, your unit, if you try to attack an AI, your unit will reach them, and then they're already in the next era, and then they have like heavy infantry when you only have archers. Not gonna work. So this is the actually so from importance high to low, I'm not gonna go through just by the lists, but peaceful mode is definitely most important. Gain speed second most important. Well, actually hugest, I mean the biggest, whatever. World size is fixed, you have to do that. So so since there's peaceful mode, I actually make it just one continent because I don't want to deal with navy. Although in the end I still have to have navy, a little bit of navy, but I just don't want to devote my energy to one another thing because there's no energy to devote in this difficulty. I actually play with the land percentage. I don't. Again, I hope I do get an achievement. But so right, like it's the biggest map, but you can make the land percentage smaller. The default is 50%, but you can make it like our world 30%. Why not? So it kind of technically. In practice, it shrinks kind of the map size, right? Because the ocean doesn't do much. And then you make there less islands so that there's even less land. So I would say those combined like make this map smaller, which is important. And then this is a little bit obscure, but I think this is on average how many tiles are in a territory. So the way it works is that it's kind of grouped by territories, right? That in each territory there can only be one city, and then if you kind of have that city, then this is your territory. So if you have more land, more tiles in the territory, there are less territories you have to worry about. I mean, I don't know if that actually makes it easier, but I feel like it's easier. At least like your game time will be shorter because like in this setting you are already gonna spend forever on this. You're already gonna spend forever on the game, so you might as well make it there be less cities and less territories to worry about. I didn't change this. Yeah. So there was another thing. Oh yeah. So it's definitely not the least important, but maybe it's the last thing that stands out. It's the exclusive cultures. So hard to pronounce. Exclusive cultures. Normally it's on that one culture can only be picked by one player. This, obviously makes the game fun. That that you are kind of forced to pick different cultures at different times. But in Humankind, they almost always, at least in the beginning, enter a new era first. So and there are 9 AIs. So every time you're left with 3 shitty cultures to pick from. Maybe not shitty, like the cultures can be balanced, but if you just want, say, a merchant culture at era 3, with this off, if you cannot do it, you basically lose the game, right? That with this difficulty, you have to have maximum kind of gain each era. If you are behind in an era, you're never gonna catch on back. So yeah, so this is the setup that I think will make the game the easiest for us. And indeed, I proceed through through right now, which is in a pretty good shape. That's basically why I only recorded now, because for the past 15 hours, things didn't look that good, but now it does. So and I didn't have the footage before. You probably don't want to look at it anyway. But I think just looking at the map, talking about kind of what happened and how I got here, as with any 4X games, there are a lot of min-max you can do, and then that also requires you to know about the game. I'm just gonna assume the other videos I teach you kind of exactly how to do those things, but I'm gonna tell you what I did, and then like how I got me to this stage, and then so I'll do that first, and then I'll basically tell you like what's gonna happen later. Like there's already a strategy. It's a strategy game, right? We always need to have a strategy. But what's gonna be the strategy from this point on? Like how it might be obvious because the frame difference is not that big. And if you have noticed, the first the empire in the first place is dead. That means that their frame cannot be increased further. That's actually by design that I nipped out the top empire, just so that they cannot keep getting fame. For us to have a chance to catch up. But so basically then in the later part I'll talk about how I would finish the game, and then there'll be a voiceless gameplay because I don't want to be talking all the time, and then it's pretty obvious what to do for now. Okay, I'm gonna talk about what happened. We started here. This is our is this one? Shoot, I don't even remember. I'm pretty sure, yeah. This is our starting area. You do get to wander a little bit before you pick one. I think I just kind of want my first city as early as possible, so then it has reasonable output of. Anyway, we don't have to go that detail, but we started here, and then there was an empire here. There was an empire here. So I think. Right, they're dead. I think that the first thing kind of that's interesting was that I did Olmecs, which is not like a war focused, battle focused culture. To start with, it's influence, but this is actually really important because there are just so many territories, and then to kind of set up outposts or absorb that outpost, you need influence. So having this early on is really helpful, that you just get to kind of spread your outposts. I wouldn't say faster. I think slightly faster than your AI actually, but it's already impressive that you can do anything better than your AI components, except for the actual war unit control. So let's say I think shoot, what is it? Right, so +3 influence on territory. So and this can last forever, right? So this already sets a tone that you're gonna get a lot of influence in this whole game. I do think this is kind of the best starting culture you can do in this setting. It's just because the land is so vast, and then you need influence. Even now, I'm sometimes short on influence, and then that's how important influence is in this game. And then its early starting unit isn't bad. You can get it as early as like the first technology. I think woodwork, whatever, something wood that originally allowed you to spend. This replaces archer, so you get a 20 strength archer versus 13 strength scouts or 19 strength warriors. Not a bad deal. As one of the earliest emblematic units. So I basically had that early, and then I was able to get those land, but also I think there was a yellow empire, so then I got to I definitely burned some outposts. I don't think I actually won a war with that unit, but it was good, battle power, and then you can just kill or deter their units. So basically you just keep burning outposts so that to make sure that you have lands. To start with a good number of lands is very important. So that's what happened in era 1, and then era 2 classical. So I know I want something expansionist, because I basically want to start a war. Well, I want land. Eventually, I think. Shoot, I really don't remember. I think I did start some more, but the expansionists can just annex other people's territory by paying. I don't know how this works, but you have a unit stand on their center, control center. So not city, but it's a territory. So it's the center of the territory, and then you just have a unit stand on there, and then pay, and then after 5 turns, then that land is yours. It's that easy? Yes. So that's why expansion is important, and then it's between this and Roman, and then I didn't. And then so it's between this and Roman. I didn't have steel, and then Roman's emblematic units require steel. So it was this. So then with that, I was able to get territory without starting war. So this territory. So I mean, one territory doesn't sound like much, especially given like how many I have right now. But at the time, I only had, I don't know, 5. So it's 5 versus 7. Also, like this empire had 1 less, and this empire has 1 less. So it's pretty important. The emblematic unit is fine. It's cheap. Easy to make. So won some battles. I really don't remember when I declared war on. So I think probably era 4. I think. So at this time, I was still kind of just. I really don't remember if there was an early nation. I think I planned for one, but it never really happened. So let's see. But that was that. So medieval, and then this was a crucial era for me because I picked up. So I watched this video on how the trade works and how it's kind of overpowered. So with merchant culture, so you can every different kind of culture has kind of an ability you can use. It's the same as expansionists annexing a territory. A merchant, you can invest in a resource deposit. You basically use influence to change for money, and then if that's undeveloped kind of resource, then yeah, you actually make it developed such that you can trade with them. And then you have the question that, okay, what if the AIs don't want to trade with us, right? You cannot force them to trade, can you? Well, you can with merchant. That is another ability, is that you can just trade with whatever. Like, you don't have to sign a trade treaties with them. Sounds convenient, right? So basically, in this era, I purposefully didn't start any war because a war would stop the trade route. So then you basically just go on. Wait, I need a living culture. Okay, just go on and trade, and then you just trade with them. You do need to kind of, for each kind of goods you trade, you need to maintain it, and then with 15 to 30 coins, depending on how far you are from them, that's can be a burden, especially for Era 3 empires. So there are 2 things I did. The first thing was that the luxuries market, you get money per number of trade routes. So at the time I had, I don't know, 40-50 trade routes. So each of them will give me 40-50 points per turn, which is more than enough to cover kind of any trade routes, right? Well, you it's kind of chicken and eggs. You have to have that first, or the trade route first. But you kind of get there. Another thing is that you can start with trading the goods that will actually give you money. So like incense, it's on all cities plus 5 money. It actually pays for itself. So suppose the trading cost is 20, right? But the cost is based on kind of the different kinds. So each kind you only paid one trading cost, even if you buy it 8 times, right? So you just start with those, and then you purchase the maximum amount number when you have the money. This is a one-time fee, but the maintenance fee will be the same. However many copies of instance you purchase. So yeah, you start with those money thing, and then you have trade routes. You build the emblematic structure, building district or emblematic district, right? And they also give you stability, which tends to be a bigger problem for earlier eras. Even if you don't have wars, just because like you have more lands under the same city, then your stability goes down, and then you have to build stability buildings, which kind of slows you down. But with the trading strategy, then I mean any of the goods gives you stability, so you just maximize them. You never have to worry about stability if you don't start any war, and conveniently they cannot start war on you. So you'll just be very peaceful in your era 3. You just like very busy making money, and then you'll have a lot of money. You just buy the buildings, which gives you more money. So in this era, you just kind of make money. But I mean, not just make money, but kind of build important structures that kind of powers your empire through later ages. Its ability. Right, so it's plus money per number of access to luxury resources. So trade route has a downside that if you start a war with them, obviously you stop the trades, but the trades can be disrupted by other means as well. Like, I don't know, some outposts being raided, or some, I don't know, I found it a bit random that because when I enter the next era, then some of my trade routes it's kind of weird that, you know, I don't have treaties with them. When I lose this culture, lose a merchant culture, I should lose all my trade routes, but I didn't. Like, the trade's still kind of ongoing. I just cannot kind of start more trades with them, which was not a concern because I already had all the trades. I think this is generally how these games work, that it doesn't really revoke your previous privileges. I mean, you cannot start new trades with them, but existing trades, the game kind of just lets you have it. But then later on, kind of, I lose some trade routes from random disruptions. Also war, obviously. But some other random destruction, like somebody is raiding some trade outposts, some independent races, in those kind of AI thingy. So I did lose kind of maybe half of my trade routes here. I don't remember. I lost some of my trade routes. The UI wasn't the most obvious. Like, I know, like, you have these things that interrupted, but it's not clear whether those are mine or traded. But anyway, I lost access to most of them. What was I gonna say? Okay, so the Ghanaians' power to plus money per number of access to resources. You think that, okay, you'll be useless to later ages. Actually, what's the power of the second? Okay, yeah, that's decent, but yeah. But later on, when you get more lands, you have more luxury resources. Actually, in the game setting, I did make the luxury resources the most kind of the highest abundancy, because I know I'm gonna play the trade. So it's kind of cheating that you know what you're going for, and then you make the settings such that this is a good strategy. But this is Humankind difficulty we're talking about, so I think some cheating is okay. I mean, I didn't actually cheat, I just changed the map. So then Joseon, I don't know, in Mandarin is Korean, but Joseon, I think it's the name of the era. I'm not very good with history, but at this point, it's probably, I don't think there's anything that particular about Joseon, especially like the emblematic unit is a ship, which is the thing I need least about. But I think it was the only scientific culture in era 4. So I need a science culture because I know that on era 5, I gonna need like this particular unit in era 5 that needs my kind of science to go through. Also, in the end, we're gonna have a quote-unquote science victory. There's no scientific victory here, but we're gonna win by science. So I need to go into science at some point, and this seems to be a good time. So what was the most some science thing? Right. So let's see. I didn't have the emblematic unit. I remember I just built a bunch of spearmen. So like you don't always have to rely on emblematic unit, right? I remember. Yeah, I just built a bunch of spearmen. They have a lot of strength compared to previous era units. And at era 4, like your first few kind of gunpowder unit aren't really that strong because they have the same power, but they either move or attack, which makes them really hard to attack. I mean, they don't get counter attack when they attack other units, but still, if you don't get to output, it's kind of cumbersome. Also, with the same strength, when you auto resolve a battle, it's counted the same. Not exactly, but not that far either. So, your gunpowder unit is gonna takes a long way to get better. So even musketeer wasn't that good. I mean, it was good. It was powerful already, but it wasn't kind of amazing. So, I just built a bunch of spearmen, a lot of them. And then it's conveniently anti-cavalry. And then I think this culture, I think the yellow culture, they just had a bunch of them. Generally, AI likes building cavalries, not just prefer them. If the emblematic unit is a cavalry, they'll just build them. Which I mean, human players do that probably too. So the anti-cavalry is very convenient. So at the time, that was kind of my first major war period. With the science culture, obviously, that's what you do. So I either got a major portion of this blue empire, which is dead, or killed them. So the main motivation wasn't kind of those conquests wasn't to just stop them from getting fame. It's just I need the territories. So especially this one, I already know that it has a bunch of kind of unknown resources which can be useful later on, and just like generally more territories, more cities, more output. So I killed this empire, and then the yellow one definitely dead. And then there was I think it was before era 5. Yes, right. So basically on era 4 I had the main a major land increase. Like I killed this empire, so I got this. I killed this empire, so I got this. Right. So then I was close to era 5, and there were two problems. Anyway, basically the brown unit, the brown empire, which was the 6th place, now is dead, and the green empire, which was the 1st place. They were at the time both have the highest fame of 9,000 something. So I know that if I let them live through the game, I won't be able to beat them in fame, although I definitely will eliminate them in the end. But it doesn't matter, you have to have higher fame than them. That's how humankind works. So the brown at the time controls basically all of this. Like these are all brown. You can see why they have a huge fame, because they just have a lot of land. So they have this. The green had those ones. The green wasn't as big as brown, but I think it's allied with a bunch of, I don't know. I think a lot of countries kind of become its subordinaries. Subordinaries? No, like substance. I don't know the word. What's the word? It's so hard. It's not alliance, but it's just like it's basically they belong to them. Like they are the vassal state, right? Vassal state that they just give the green money, a lot of money, and then they get to kind of do whatever they want, but their output is poured into the green. So those were the two biggest threats at the time. And I decided to deal with the brown first because brown was later. It's just it's earlier in age. I think it was still in era 3 while the green was in era 4. So I didn't have the era advantage because if you're on a higher era, much likely if you have era 4 units and they only have era 3 units, it's guaranteed that your unit is stronger than them by a lot. So and then I have to kill them both anyway. So I started with the brown. So with a lot of spearments, I think, I don't know, 15. I just kind of stormed their capital and then just keep going. And then this one detail that when you are kind of declaring war in Humankind, you get a city and you think the city is yours because it looks like your color, but it's not. That there's this kind of war support thingy, and then as the battle goes on, your war support will kind of change. And then to actually win the war, you need the war support to be 0, and then you get to propose like what happens. But then you have a war score, and then if you don't have enough war score to get all their cities, then you actually have to return some cities back to them, which feels a bit weird. I mean, it kind of makes sense. It's a mechanism such that not one single war decides the kind of the victory of the game. So it's fine. Just like when you're against AI, it's kind of inconvenient because you have to stop multiple wars, and then it takes time. And then the other empire is growing in fame, and you have to turn your attention to them. So basically, if you kind of conquer too many cities, you might as well burn some of them, because if you burn them, it's no longer theirs, and then you make an outpost. The main purpose isn't for you to gain land. I mean, it is. Some wars you want land, but when it's era 4 already, you probably already have enough power. If you survive through era 4, you probably have enough power to win the game with enough lands output for winning the game. So then you can just burn them, and then you don't need that much war power. So I actually eliminated the brown with a single war. I just burned those, and then I have enough war score to get those. They have no lands. Done. Easy. So that was era 4. And then I had to deal with the green, which is maybe the most important thing. It took a lot of mental power to actually. It's a lot of loading back. And you did something for 5 turns, it didn't work, you load back, and then but I'll tell you what eventually happened in this kind of timeline. So era 5, British, definitely British. What can be a better culture than British? Just talking about the game. So the British in the game has this insanely strong emblematic unit. This is also the the culture I used in era 5 when I got the Lord of the Flies. It was a culture I used to end the last empire and then hence gain the victory. Yeah, so this unit is insane. So generally generally speaking, in era 5, this is when you have the best gunpowder unit. This is where the gunpowder unit really shines. That it can move and attack, and basically just that. It can move and attack. And then if it stays in the place after attacking, I think it gained this thing called shoot, I have to find it. Right. So it gained this thing called Duggan. If I do not move, right? So they basically have increased battle power when they are defending against. I forgot. Anyway, you just gain a bonus when you stand there. So it's insane, right? Like, especially if you have this unit and versus like previous era gunpowder unit, like they can't even attack. You attack them, and then but if you don't move when they attack you, you don't get hurt much. Like, what is this thing? It's insane. And so it's generally generally you get a good gunpowder unit in Era 5. But the craziest thing about British is that it also has high unit strength. So this makes it insane that, okay, its strength is 56, right? Think about the unit you can get. The next, like its direct upgrade unit in the next era, which will be infantry. Infantry has a power of 57. If you still remember the power of the redcoats, it's a power of 1 difference. It's almost not, okay, it's not almost. It's not worth upgrading redcoats to infantry because like there's just no point. Your upkeep fee goes from 40 to 80 and then you increase your battle power by 1. That's so, and then so with British, you have a very good gunpowder unit that is kind of very versatile on the battlefield, and then it has the battle power of, it has the strength of an H6 unit. Like, don't you think something is wrong here? So British is crazy. Like, just this unit, it doesn't need any other thing. Actually, like, expansion is okay, convenient. I can just get a territory every now and then. This thing needs you to have a vassal state to build. You can only build on the vassal state, not on your own land. Again, this is how the game is designed. I'm not saying this has anything to do with the real world British, but it's just how this game is designed. So the colonial office, I never built a single one of them. I didn't have a vassal state. I mean, yes, shortly, but it was kind of and then their bonus is pretty good as well, like plus 10, like if you have a big capital, so you are pretty much always gonna pick British on Era 5. I cannot think of a better culture than British to pick on Era 5. So with that in mind, you probably want to design your capital to be big. You just want a big capital, that's it, because you just have this bonus. But I was gonna say that without any bonus, just with this unit, British is worth picking. Just that. You just need this unit, redcoats. So, what happened was that the green, I think they were still in Era 4? No, I think they were in Era 5. Did they pick British? Shoot, I can't even click onto their screen right now. Because they are long dead. Did they pick British? Anyway, I didn't have to face their redcoats anyway. Like, even if they did, like, they are kind of behind on Era, so they didn't get the redcoat in time. What I did was I researched the last technology. So I basically got here in Era 4. That's why you need to pick good signs on Era 4. Like, you need to reach this stage so that in the next era you can directly start researching that information, which takes you maybe 12 turns with a good science output. And then after that, you immediately start producing redcoats. And then maybe after 10, 15 more turns, you have 8, 10 redcoats. And that's enough to conquer the whole continent. That's it. That's how redcoats work. So at the time Brown was dead, I had a bunch of I have a bunch of redcoats lining here, which was the boundary. Wait, lining where? I think lining here. I can't remember, but it was very close. Luckily, it was very close to the capital of the green. So I have a bunch of redcoats. Then I started the war, and then even with that many redcoats, it was still a struggle. I think they have the last age gunpowder unit, which was much inferior, but they have the wall, so it's always harder to attack a city than defending a city, because the city wall gives you a bunch of strength bonus. So and they have maybe 2 times the units as we do. So it was still a struggle with all of these benefits to conquer the green. And conquering the green was crucial at the time, because they already had 11k at the time. So if I don't kill them and stop them from getting fame, I cannot win the game even if I can eliminate them in Era 6. It was just impossible to have that much of a fame. So it was a big battle. to get their capital. It was pretty close. That it's where kind of human level units control really matters there. Like you need to kind of know how the combat works in Humankind, and then place your unit optimally, avoid rivers, and then place them near the wall such that they can enter the wall whenever there's a chance, and then focus on one unit's. It's a usual kind of strategy game importance. But you need to know what increases your power. I do think red coats get power increased by kind of attacking on the same. By attacking on the same unit, or it's a gunpowder unit trait, gunner trait. I forgot, but definitely attacking on the same units help, because you want to kill them anyway. The strength penalty for lower health unit is very minimal in this game. I think it's 2 or 3. So you want to kill the unit when you can. And then I basically only focus on their gunners. Those are the only threats, just because how red coats work. Like when the melee unit attacks red coats, it basically gives the red coat, I don't know, 9-10 damage, while they suffer 60 damage. So you don't need to care about them. You just try to kill the gunners. The rest will just kill themselves by attacking you. Like it was quite the same when you see one red coat here, and then just like cavalry, oh, they are dead. Okay, and then infantry, dead. Okay, and then your unit was just there, kind of still green health. You're like, okay, yeah, this is gonna work, right? So I got their capital, and then they had 2 more cities. I got their 2 more cities. You think I basically won the game there, but I didn't. That they have a city down there, and then later on they actually built cities on those 2 islands, and then that's where I reloaded a lot of times, loaded my save files to retry and stuff, because like I found out that although I occupied many of their cities, I actually didn't have enough war support. So in fact, when their war support reached 0, my war support also reached 0. So I cannot force them to surrender. It means that I cannot impose my terms on them. But kind of, I don't know how exactly this works, but they somehow can propose that they just pay their way out of it, which is insane, right? I got all these lands, and then you pay me, I don't know, 7,000, and then I have to retreat all my units. Like, this is not gonna happen. So I didn't have enough war support to annex their cities. So I just burned all of them. Yes. That's why I don't know where the city was, because I just burned them. Yes. If I sound a bit cruel, it must be your hallucination. But yeah, every single one. And then there's a trick in burning the city, that you cannot just burn the territory. You think that, okay, this city controls all those territories. If I burn the city, all the territories got freed. No, they don't. They just kind of move their city to another territory, and it becomes theirs again. Perfect. Totally logical. So to burn them, you actually have to burn in a way that is connected. So suppose this is a city, and then you burn the outer ones, so that the rest still is connected, so that you don't create a new enemy city. And then you burn until there's only the city, and then you burn the city, and then you're good. So I suffered a lot of instability. So this thing. So when this is slower than 30%, you have a bar kind of about many bad things happen. Kind of what was that? So there will be a revolution brewing. I think it will take about 15 turns, and then if you have a revolution, you lose all your policies, and then your production goes down, and then the policies give you benefits. So you suffer a lot with the revolution. And then with the war penalty, kind of like, it doesn't penalize you when you are in a war, just because you're in a war, but it does penalize you when your opponent surrender to you whatever term they give you, but you don't accept it. Then your stability just keeps decreasing until no end, right? Like none of the buffs could have saved me from a lower instability. So yeah, I was very close. By insisting on burning all the cities, I suffered a bunch of stability. I wish my people can be more understanding. I'm very busy. The redcoats are very busy burning down the city. But yeah, I think I was 4 turns from a revolution that I ended. Wait, actually, okay, maybe I was like 8 turns from an revolution when I ended the war, and it took me 4 turns to actually got my stability above 31% to avoid the revolution by just crazily building all the garrison and all the buildings, all the infrastructures that gives you stability. So, and even with that, I destroyed most of their thing, and they were at I forgot. I think they were at 11 something K. Like, their thing is close to when I started the war. They have this city, and their people, they generally have a strong navy. So, because they have a poor city, and then AI just have infinite resource, they can just pump up their ships. So, they build a city here, they build a city here. So, I tried several times, and then the only way I was able to eliminate the green. So, even with those 3 cities, they were still able to reach 12K. That's how insane it is. Like, you really have to kill them if you want to stop their fame from growing. So yeah, so basically right after I ended the war, I already moved my units here in order for them to cross the ocean to start the war. And then that's also when I start to pump out my ships. It was very close that I lost 3 of my ships when auto-resolving the battle here. So to get this city, actually I think I started a war for this, obviously burned it, and then stopped the war. They proposed a treaty, and then immediately I traveled my units here, and then I was making ships already. So I think I had 3 ships here, and then I have all 10 redcoats. And then the ocean battle was kind of interesting. Your land units are very weak on the ocean. Like, any attack will sink them. It's just a shitty ship with some gunners, so it's very easy to sink. And they have walls, so you cannot kind of, when in the beginning of battle, you don't get to put your units on the land, so, which is not very good. So I only had those 2 tiles, and then I have ships. So basically, they didn't have a lot of people because they haven't recovered, which was very fortunate for me. So I put my redcoats here, and then whenever there's an opening, it's also in here. And whenever there's an opening, I put my redcoats on, and then I try to shoot them from the inside. Well, if I get the flag and then hold the flag after that 3 turns, after the end of those 3 turns, I win. I can take over the city. But they have good navies, so my ships suffered. Some of my redcoats, they didn't even get to reach the land, and then they were still on the ship, and then 1 hit from their ship and the redcoat died. I lost a bunch of 3-star, 2-star redcoats here. A shame. But yeah, I got this place, and then I had to travel up. Another very close battle. Their ships outrun us, but they only started here, so we kind of played hide and seek. We traveled here, they traveled here, keep gunning us when they... Wait, I think later on they came here. I forgot their formation. Maybe they have 2 fleets. But anyway, like... so I got some of my units here, and then I tried to send 2 redcoats directly here, but they got sunk in the way. And then my ship always stay together to increase the strength, and then they just don't hit enemy's ship, but they just keep hitting the land unit. If a ship hits another people's ranged attack ship, just like a normal H5 ship, they can retaliate. So you actually decrease your life faster by doing that. But I want my ships to last, so then I just hit the gunners, and then my gunners went up, tried to travel here. I think it took me 6 turns to get a city, and then yeah, at that point the green actually died. They had 1 last unit here. I sent 2 of my redcoats, chased them down, and then killed them. And then they are buried in the ashes of the history. Yes. So I stopped them, at 12.1k. So yeah, that's basically and I chose Japanese because of what I'm gonna do later. So I guess it's okay. Sorry, one important thing. After I eliminated the green, I check. So the red and the pink aren't that close to. So as long as they don't surpass 12k, there's no reason to kind of kill them right away because they don't increase the maximum the thing you have to reach, right? Like they're still lower than 12k. There was a distance. Pink was relatively close. So the reason I don't want to advance to Japanese right away when I can is because I want to gather all those era stars and then to get the fame, because that's eventually, you see how different. Actually, it was not different, but I did get a lot more fame than in the era 4. So I and then red coast is basically as good as infantry. Like, why bother upgrading to era 6? So basically, I stayed in era 5 deliberately, and then tried to attack the pink. Okay, so during the instability time when I was attacking the green, actually another side effect is that there will be all those rebel armies that are raised against your city, and then they will attack your city. If they win, your city belongs to kind of an independent faction, which can then be taken over by the AI, because they cannot declare war on you, but they can certainly attack independent factions and get their city. So effectively, your city becomes theirs. So Harappa was occupied by pink. As a result of that, I didn't have time to get my city defense up, and then I didn't research. In retrospect, I could have prevented it by researching which one? This one earlier, because you can basically upgrade your home guard by researching the corresponding technologies. So I totally forgot about that. I didn't do that. So my home guards was a bunch of axe wielding people. Although I do have the red coats, which are far away, cannot defend the cities. And then I kind of didn't have a good wall either, so I couldn't have prevented Harappa from being taken. So at the time, pink was there, and I just focused 10-15 red coats. It was actually a reasonable battle there. It wasn't easy because pink was also age 5. Okay, I think pink was British, green wasn't. Yeah, thank God green wasn't British otherwise, but pink was. I forgot whether they had red coats. But anyway, but they were era 5 as well, so we were kind of the same technology level. I think I'm still better because of the red coats. So I basically put my units here. So I tried attacking here, but it was a really bad idea because I basically cannot get through their flag, and then they have navy here, just keep shooting me. So I had to go around. Sorry, another thing about expansionists, that you can ignore country boundary, so you can just travel anywhere. So it was very convenient that I don't have to attack from here. I mean, if you declare war on them, you can also ignore territory, but I want to declare war at the last moment, right? This was black, but I wanted to go through because I don't want their army to be wandering around. So I just took it and then come here. I cannot avoid making this joke, but it does sound British, huh? I cannot go through here. How about we take the city? And yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I can go with that. Okay, no more. Anyway, it's a game. It's about the game. It's about how British goes in this game. Okay, so let's go here, and then that's how I won the city back, because I had just my armies here, and then the flag is just here, my unit was here, right? It was still a hard battle because of how big their navy was. So this is the thing about this achievement, that all of your 9 AI opponents have the ability of becoming very strong. Then you think you conquered the green, and then now who can rise up to my powerful empire, and then this random pink pop up and be like, wait, actually I cannot win this war with all my red coats, 15 of them. That's insane. So I guess that's why this achievement is interesting. It just needs a lot of thoughts. So anyway, I took this back, and then I got all the era star I could have gotten. Like, I'm never gonna get this, like, because I didn't choose any kind of influence culture later on, so I just didn't have enough buffs. Money, I mean, this number isn't realistic, but I did get all the other ones, so I was at a very good starting point of fame. I mean, right now. So I went to Era 6 Japan. The good thing about them is that they are very good at technology, so I'm gonna talk about what we're gonna do from here to win the game, to actually win the game. So obviously Era Stars, that you get a lot of scores from Era Star. The first star gives you 100, second star 200. So if you complete the 3 star, you get 600 out of it, and there are 21 in total. So basically, if you kill the AI opponents with the highest fame, you will stop them there, and then you can just keep accumulating yours. So actually, so you know what this will give me. I have a 10% from some, 20% increase from some weird buff. So this will give me 600 something, 600 something, 600 something. So 2400, which is already good enough. So if I get this, okay, I cannot get the, okay, I can get this one though. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I get those 4 to 3 stars. Yeah, I would have won the game with fame. I do have to end the game somehow, but this is the thing I'm gonna talk about in technology. So it was still narrow. Sounds like it will be narrow. Like, you know, combined, I maybe get 13,000, 14,000 in total. So 12,000 was kind of close. That if you can never reach 12,000, like, you just cannot win the game. It's only the fame counts. Yeah, talking about how to end the game, there are several conditions, and science is a very easy way to end the game. I mean, obviously, if you kill all the other opponents, you win the game. But am I really gonna do it? So let's think about other ways of winning the game. If you research the top 5 final technology, the game will end in, I don't know, 10 turns or something, I forgot. But you'll trigger the ending of the game. You might not win the game, but you'll trigger the ending. So, which is one of the easiest way? Because, I mean, if you have that in mind, that's obviously why I chose Japanese, because I want to end the game whenever I have enough fame. I don't want to deal with another empire just kind of rising in fame again. You can also research all the technologies, but that kind of is less easy than researching the last 5. So eventually they're not that different. There's another thing that you can go to Mars. So to do that, you need rocket science technology researched, and then there will be a series of conversation, and then all the space program and whatever, and then you will build core submarine building in your land, and then you advance several stages, and also each of them gives you a reasonable amount of fame. So the last technology, you see, so before the buff is 300, right? So basically each big project gives you 300, and then if you go the Mars route while researching all the end game, there might be like 10 projects that each gives you 300 fame. So that's about 3,000. So that's your margin, right? So the highest you can ever reach is probably 16,000. I'm not saying the theoretically highest, because you see, like, I didn't maximize a lot of stars here, but you really just cannot be behind in Era when you're playing against, because you just don't have the military power and all the other kind of important technologies for you to get ahead, right? So although theoretically you can get higher than that, in practice you're not. You have to rush through your previous eras, while your AI opponents can just accumulate all the stars in each era, and they can somehow still keep up with you. Well, that's what makes it fun. But anyway, so 16,000 is kind of, So basically, if any AI gets above 16,000, you probably can abandon that round because you're not gonna win. Like you can kill them, you can just disappear them from the map, but you cannot win the game and get the achievement. So that's it, right? Speaking about which, so that was my plan of how to win the game, just by researching, stopping the game when I get enough fame, which I'm very likely to get, just above 12,000 something, and then yeah. But the second thing is that you kind of have to stop other. So the red is 11k, which is only 1k from surpassing the green, right? So you don't want to raise the bar for winning. So you have to eliminate them. Luckily, it's not that difficult because they are still all in age 5. And then that means, so the biggest difference between age 5 and 6 is that in age 6 you get all these crazy modern units. So there's there's a carrier, battleship carrier, tanks, and most importantly, bombers. Yeah, so bombers are crazy. I can actually advance the game a bit since this game is still for so long. I don't think I started the war yet. So let's start the war.
Yes, greetings.
Of course, I'm gonna refuse. Yes. That actually, refusing doesn't do anything. But if you kind of,
Things have changed.
one way to increase the war support is that you ask them for something, usually trade luxuries. They will deny it. You ask them. I didn't know how this came up, but and then your war support goes up. So I'm gonna declare war on them by bombing them. How about that? Yes, that sounds like a good idea, right? Haha, that's not too bad. Okay, that's not as much damage as I wish for. Oh, they do have red coat. Yeah, they're British. So, yeah, that's the one of the most powerful unit in Era 6. You have bombers, and then if they don't have anti-air thing, as they would never have in Era 5, yeah, they can do nothing about it, basically, which is a very good deal. My strength is slightly larger, but I'm gonna wait for the next turn for my bomber to strike again and take it. Yeah, so that's how I plan to eliminate them, just by bombing them a lot. I'm also trying to keep researching higher technology, so at some point I'll have nuke, right, which will make it even easier. Actually, if I have missile, it's already pretty good. I do need nuclear power. I think I need this pretty soon. Yeah. Yeah. I was planning to build outposts, so that to stop other people from reviving. Maybe I can do it now. No, I'm gonna leave those. I'm gonna save those influence points for this, because I probably have to burn it down. Maybe I don't have to burn this one down though. I think I don't know. I think I'm gonna kill this and then just come around. You see, even with the bomber, it might be hard to kill the red with the red coat. Ugh, red coat. Who invented this unit? But yeah, I'm trying to produce as many bombers as possible because they just cannot defend against it. Okay, so you're gonna sleep. I'll later on it'll be a silent gameplay because I don't want to explain everything I did. But this is basic strategy. I'm just gonna keep building advanced units. Okay, so they attack our city, but I can just our sortie, our instant resolve, because so when you hover instant resolve, you can see like how much damage you're gonna suffer, and this is the amount of damage you're gonna suffer, and then they will die. Yes, because they are attacking a city, and whatever. Yep. So okay, I can strike again because I can. That's the damage. I might as well strike those because I don't recognize them. Yay! Strike! Boom, 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 boom. Are they gonna? Okay, are you gonna leave or what? I need to declare war? Don't mind it. What's your problem? Can I go here? Cannot. Yeah, what's your problem? Go away. What the heck? Insane. What are those people thinking? Yes. I can get that. Do I want to? It's 700, it's fine. I'll just get it. Yes, okay. So I want to increase my science, and I forgot if I have an airport or not. I do. Okay, all of you are gonna create airports. You see, I don't even need the battle. This is a fighter. I don't even need a fighter because there's no air force on their side. So why would I bother? Oh, I didn't have this. I guess I don't need this. Maybe next time. And then another bomber. Good. Pretty sure. Wait, what? What's the difference? Oh, no. I want science investing. You see how much money I have? I can transform a city, but I think all my cities are producing bombers. I don't want to stop them from producing bombers. Oh, right. I need that. Alright, cool. Okay. One more time. So, bombing a city seems pointless, but it decreases their defense. So you see, it makes them much weaker. Then you just kind of go in, and then you assault, and then why am I gonna suffer? Oh, that radical is gonna have a bad time. Yeah, maybe one bruise. Oh, that's so bad. Yep, and then you just get it. This whole area, as easy as that. Yes, that's why you need bombers. Oh, I lost 1% of health. That's huge loss on my side. Yes. Okay. Well, I'm gonna. So
with the first armored unit, enemy infantry units will tremble.
At this point, why would I even make tank? They'll be relevant probably. Wait, why can I not go here? Oh, because of that. Yeah. So next time I'm gonna transfer my bombers because I'm gonna bomb. I can bomb them, but yeah. Maybe I'll bomb them. I don't know. They are red coats. I don't like red coats when they are not on my side. You're probably gonna come. I think they're gonna. Yeah, they're gonna burn this. Try to at least. You're gonna come here. I think they travel, yeah, they travel pretty fast on roads because they are. So I can just, when my city is here, if I attach this, there's an enemy unit, but I can attach this. It's an enemy unit. It's fine, I don't really need it. I don't. Oh, I didn't choose a spawn point. Yeah, that was a mistake. Wasn't that bad though. I'm gonna tons of bombers. How about that? This is my science city. I'm gonna make it more sciencey, which I cannot. Influence is not bad. Yeah. You can change how you distribute people, and then you can build districts accordingly. How many more districts do I have? Oh, I need a lot actually. You're gonna be building district actually. Yeah, some farms. Yes, the farms also help with this thing. So also with more people. I don't know if I have enough stability. They don't give you the sum, which is insane. But I don't think I've got enough. Yes. Maybe production. Oh, I don't know why I need production. Yeah, science takes so long. Wait, actually, I should build my emblematic district. Yeah, this is good. This is also good. Yeah, they feed back on. Should I do that? Okay. I can not deal with this for a while. Okay, cool. Gonna bomb. Oh, I can bomb both hill here? I probably that. Yep. I'm bombing my own thing? Do I seem like I care? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna eliminate you by force. Get it. Ugh! They ran, coward! Don't run! Don't waste my turn! Okay, they wasted my turn. It's insane. Yeah, so at this point, I'm not min-maxing my city. My city output is high enough. Like the only important thing is to kill red and pink before they can reach 12,000. That's the only thing I care about right now. Can you just go away? You can. Yes, that's very good. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna. Yep. So this bombing directly kill one unit. So, well, poor scout prowlers. Wait, actually, he didn't die. He did die. Bye. Okay. I have to wait until next turn. Yep. That's annoying. What are you gonna make? Starts with a B. Any idea? Actually, I don't think it has an airport. Does it not have an airport? It doesn't have an airport. Shame. Okay, you know what? Maybe you can do some tank. Yeah, you're fine. Alright. Cool. So they... What's wrong with you? Why can you not move? Oh, it's stairs again? Oh. I still don't care that much. I also don't know why they get to... oh, I should have bombed first. Should that load? I should have bombed first. Actually. Yeah. Save and load. Always good. I don't know why they get to take it just like that. Because I didn't have any unit inside. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I get to kill more units with that. Without having to deal with them turn by turn. So, not bad. Loading. Okay, so this time I will bomb them first. Yes. Why not? Yeah, definitely need more bombers. Okay, much better. Much better? Okay, I feel like it's pretty much the same. But anyway. Oh, I actually lost a good amount of units. That's fine. Red coat is a thing in the past. We have tanks now. What did I say I have? Okay. Not great. It's not that great. I overestimated my power. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe I should have yeah, I don't feel confident now. Yep. Yep. That's how insane this difficulty is. Okay, so my tanks. I cannot send them one by one. Sounds obvious. But alright. Yeah. Right, the bad thing is that they also chose British. I think I have to do something again. Let's just... Okay, you're gonna have a tank. Let's just rendezvous here. And then you will... Actually, I'm more bolting to this tank thing now. Wait, what's the battle power of this? 67. I do think it's much higher than. Yeah, I'm actually gonna buy this out. Why not? So the thing I should have done is to enter here. So I think then I will be defending the city, and then I'll have a much higher output. I'll have a much better defense there. Yep. Yeah, I think that's right. Okay, you can be building tanks. I think that's what I did last time. We do have this. Could buy this out to quicken the time. That's a good thing about having money. You see, this is much better. Yeah, this is much better with me in the wall, and then I still get to kill their unit. This is insanely good. Okay, cool. With that, just keep on because I can. You're gonna come here. You're gonna rest. You. Oh, there's nothing you're working on. Why don't you get to work? That. I don't know if I should be spawning units right now. What's... It takes 16 turns. That's way too long. No. Okay. So you will be here. Oh, they split the units. It's interesting. Okay, another unit who is gonna kill themselves. I welcome that. Okay, where are my other bombers? Are they gonna produce? Okay, you're gonna do it. Okay, cool. I think they'll take more turns. Where are they? So let's see. Let's resolve this. Okay, that's gonna die. Everything's bad. Yeah, so I'm basically milking their units out at this point. Like they're just gonna keep coming to die. But I will. Is there an airport I can go? Actually, there's no airport I can fly to. Wait, is that an airport? Is the airport there? It's not far enough. It's not close enough. That's a shame. It means I have to build an airport there. Which takes time. Wait, can you reach there? I think you can. I think you can reach here. Okay. Which is a shame. Such a long queue. Okay, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll narrate my next part of gameplay. But yeah, that's it for now. So we send our armies here so that we can capture the rest of the red. I guess we will send the armies here. We'll get the airport out at some point. This thing, I cannot buy it out yet. Okay, you. It's interesting. I don't know what he's trying to do. Maybe come here. If they attack us, they're probably gonna attack us. Actually, maybe you go back. On second thought, yeah, we need to take this out. We'll do this. Let's see. I'm pretty sure they're trying to attack us. In which case...
You have unlocked the Research Institute. It will not merely provide additional answers, but open up a whole range of ever more perplexing questions.
They do have more army than we do. So this is not very wise. We need our... Oh, interesting. Maybe it's not that bad. Like, we just need to defend our flag. So, yeah, let's try out. Why not? Oh. I mean, we can do this. But they'll take our flag and we'll lose. Which is not that bad. I think it's fine. Sure, why not? Let's see what they do. We do have a bunch of wars. And then we don't even need to do this reinforcement. Like, if we lose the war, we don't lose our units. So, and our tank is on the way. Kind of. Can you do this? You cannot. Yeah, we'll come here. We do have this tank. Can we bound them? Yeah. I think our airport construction is halted. Yes. It's quite a shame that we cannot bomb them. They also kind of take forever. Yeah, okay, they got the flag. So we'll lose this one. Which is fine. I'm just trying to get some of the units. Let's go for tank. Yeah, I'll call this unit out. I don't know. Because they are very likely to die without proper... I don't know how this works, that I cannot... I think it was captured in their side, so that I cannot arrange them in the beginning of the battle. Yeah, this will take a while. Not really ideal. -1. Yeah. You can see the breakdown of strengths. Oh, it is heavily damaged. I think they just killed themselves. Yeah, they are British and they have the red coats, which is kind of inconvenient. Can we move yet? It's kind of boring. That's why if you can use auto resolve, just use auto resolve, because this kind of takes forever. And then eventually this is not gonna matter that much. You can also automatic battle, but it will take the same amount of time. So, yep. At least some of the units are killed, and then we can return fire. I'm still thinking whether I should call this out. Let's see how it goes. We will have the highland. We can do this, and then I don't know. Definitely we'll get the tank. We'll see how the tank works. So if you think they're doing nothing, they are moving units here, which you cannot see. So just imagine there's a bunch of things moving around, which takes forever, and still moving around. Okay. Okay. Can I hit them here? I can be here and hit them. Oh, this is convenient. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do this. Can my tank is gonna join, and my tank can go very, very far, like very, 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 very far. Might as well come here. I can also come here, but if I can hit someone here. Okay. Oh, tank is great. Tank is perfect. Tank is very nice. Oh, perfect. Okay, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Can I hit it here? I mean, if tank is this powerful, we might as well aim for elimination, because we're gonna do that anyway at some point. Might as well do it now. Actually, this can already kill it. So it's perfect. For some reason, our unit is much better than theirs. They're both very cool. Should be that different. Let's see. This doesn't kill it. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna call these out. This is gonna die anyway. Yes, we'll come here and kill it. So my next people can be here. You're gonna come here, right? I still have this. So you want to focus fire to kill as many people as... This is the only one I can shoot? That was a very bad position. So I might as well concentrate fire to get... Oh, actually, I can hit this. Oh, that's not too bad. Can I do anything here? I'm definitely gonna kill this one. Let's see. When you hover around, you get to see who you get to kill, hit. Same thing. So this, we can kill them, but that will basically be the only thing we can do right now. Oh, I can be here. Okay, that's not too bad, because I can then kind of shoot them. I definitely can kill them here. Yeah, if my tanks come next turn, which it will, they will be demolished. So I know this is not like that great of a positioning, but I may do that. Oh, wait, it doesn't die? It does die. Okay, cool. Why you do this? Then I think maybe this is a better positioning. Not sure about. They might be able to hit me here down there. What's my range? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't want them to be able to hit me. Yeah, let's just be here. And then I'll shoot at someone. Someone? Who'll be that someone? Cool. Okay, then we wait forever. Again. There are 3 rounds in each turn. So they're much weaker than I thought. I mean, we're both from veterancy. I guess I just have more stars than them. Oh, Temple of Artemis. Cultural wonder. I guess some culture gives me more combat strength for ranged units. I mean, we're not doing anything here, so maybe the first one. No, second. What is that wonder thingy? I can't really figure out. Anyway. Yeah, Temple of Artemis. I definitely didn't build that. Oh, I conquered someone and they have the Temple of Artemis. Okay, which gives me more powerful ranged units. That's a very good wonder. Yeah. Okay. I'm still kind of not having a great advantage here. Hopefully it's still worth the battle, because otherwise I'll have to reload. And yeah, they have way more units than I do. If I use my plane, is there a? If only I have something here, I can just join the battlefield. Relocate. Cannot be without target. Alright. Yeah. I even have a spawn here. I'll make this here. Right, but it's not looking very good for me. They have way more units than I thought. I might just retreat and actually maybe I'll just restart now. It's not looking very good. Let's see the beginning. Yeah, so probably we'll stay in the city and have them attack us. Because it seems like they have way more army than I thought. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and go back. I'll try to concentrate my my tanks. Oh, actually, you can bomb them. That's nice. My tank shall be here as well. It doesn't matter which tile. Okay, they got some damage. The tanks should come here. Then you're gonna rest here. Yeah. So we'll basically just wait them out.
You have unlocked the Research Institute.
Nice.
It will not merely provide additional answers, but open up a whole range of ever more perplexing
So let's say
questions.
they are gonna join us, are they? Okay, and then instant resolution. Yep. Okay. I just kill their army with minimal efforts. That's much better than what we did last time. Definitely gonna bomb them. Oh, I also bombed some of their stuff. Well, it's my stuff now, but whatever. I bombed something. Yes, bombed something. Okay, great obelisk was bombed. Well, unfortunate. So, keep going. It's fine. Have my tanks. Whatever the cities are making, it's making good stuff. It's making good stuff. Yes. Okay. Yep. They're gonna attack us. That's totally fine. Totally fine. We're gonna bomb it again. modern battle. Actually, think it's okay. Maybe I won't actually bomb my own stuff. Does this work? I don't want to risk. Let's wait until they attack. They clearly cannot attack very soon. You should come here. How's my airport going? My airport is almost there.
What does this
So they... I don't know what you're talking about. I was trying to get uranium first, but yeah, I should get uranium. Yeah, let's see. After I get uranium, I probably need let's say, right, so I can get the main battle tank, which is very powerful. But also I can try to get the, let's see. There should be a better bomber somewhere. Oh, helicopter is great as well. So where is the bomber? This thing? Oh, okay. Radar, anti. Okay, so this is, so we'll just use this bomber for a while. Okay, I think tank is our best bet. Also, this makes we'll go with the tank. Winning a war is more important right now. Let's see, let's come here. Pretty sure we'll win this one. Maybe.
What does this war do? You must be out of your mind.
Oh wait, my war support is
the meaning of this?
pretty bad. Yeah, I may lose my war support first. I should kill the units to boost my morale a bit. They ran away. Yeah, my war support isn't going that well. So that does mean I have to return this city, which is quite stupid. Where's my airport? Okay, I can get this now. Cannot be within the... There is no battlefield, unfortunately. Yeah. So I cannot bomb them. It's not getting very good. Mainly with the war support. They just keep running and then I'll be forced to attack them.
That is very uninteresting. Clearly, we do
I
not
can't ask them to. Yeah, I think my only hope is to attack with my tank. If you kill more of their things, you get more war support. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Yeah, okay. I got the airport. I'll move. That unfortunately takes a turn. My war support basically reached 0 first, then them, which is not great. Yeah, this war can be fought better, maybe. We'll bomb them. Move my units. Why can't I move this? Okay, that'll give me something. Salt. Okay, I'll die. Some of my records will die. But it was worth it. Okay. Okay, my war support increased immensely. Perfect. White peace? What are you talking about?
That's very
Okay, so they will lose their war support next turn. Okay, we got it. Very narrow. Very narrow. I don't want to get 2 cities because you'll get penalty when you have. So yes, we're gonna burn it. Okay, talking about burning cities. Let's see. Control Commons Quarter. Where's the control center? This thing. So I think you should go here because you are faster. But then my units can kind of burn this thing. Okay. It's not producing anything. Probably need more tanks. Might need more tanks. Definitely more tanks. Yeah, my stability is going down. It's kind of slow. What was I doing? What was I doing with this before? I forgot. Still idea. Influence. Okay, cool. Whatever. We need influence.
Personally, I prefer Charlie Musselwhite's version.
Okay, let's go. And then let's see. 3 of you will join. Wait, hard. Actually, can you join them? You cannot. I'll start burning. 4 turns. Okay, I think I'll be too quick. What? Whatever. What's my stability? It's actually pretty fine. We'll try help burning this thing down. Oh, protesting. Oh, I see. Okay, science investigating. Always investigate. Always investigate. I mean, we have money. I don't care. Tons of money. Okay, got that. And then start burning this thing. Actually, I remember now that we can just bomb things. Yeah, we'll burn this. Yeah, my war support.
Hey, I'm here saying hello.
So we can only force them to surrender. Yeah, I think we're gonna return this. Return this. Unfortunately. Actually, let me see if I can bomb this one at least. Where's my plane? Oh, it just got transferred. Change. Yeah, I can change. Whatever, I don't care. Okay, so we're gonna try bombing at least one of, I think. Ransacking. Let's see how effective is bombing. It's not that effective. Yeah. Unfortunate. Right. It's okay. We'll just fight civil wars. I'm still gonna bomb it though. And then yeah, because we have to force them ask for surrender. We are asking very politely. So we got all the Kossos. We could get it Can we burn our own cities? I forgot. I would rather not. Yeah.
Don't beat yourself
Okay.
up.
Refuse. And then to increase my war support, I'll
This is
just
something
demand it.
I insist that
Yep.
you
Yep. Okay. So I have to go out. And then we'll just come here, wait for the next. Keep producing stuff. Wait, actually, I can just produce stuff here. Here. Then you will come here. Next war will be very quick. I'll withdraw so that I get even more war support. You will come here. I'll have an insane amount of tanks. I'd rather have a big army. Just rest. 400 turns. In the endless game base, you have 600 turns, so we're pretty safe. Pretty safe. Oh, uranium. Definitely. Why can't I click on it? But speaking of uranium, I should get uranium first. I should prioritize it. 4 uraniums. 6. Why is cooking so hard? Okay, cool. Okay. Yep, with money, we'll just keep producing tanks because why not? You will rest. Check on my
though I'd as soon see you bleed us speak.
Okay, I can propose with. Actually, I'm fine. Let's keep trying to trade. Or no, I'm not gonna wait.
This is
Demand all.
You
Yes, I keep proposing the same thing. And then our next target is pink, so we might as well start.
Why are you here?
Demand all.
pay me to keep my walls at
Refuse. That's how. That's how.
the answer's no.
The reasons are not your concern.
This time
That's how war works. Yes, you just kind of. You see, our war support is through the roofs. It's insane. So much war support. Okay. Also, what are the stars? Okay, we definitely need production. So, who cares about pollution? Okay, we will build here. Yeah, the Japanese emblematic district is pretty good. It's both science and industry. Best combination. Yeah, let's say per population on all city.
It's good
Sure,
to
I like
have
stability.
It's
as simple as that. Yes, stability.
Living, breathing,
Right,
human.
I'm kind of strained, right? So let's see. So go to the cities. Okay, I think it's up because our most recent city has insanely low stability. So maybe this. What? They didn't build this? What are they talking? What are they thinking? So stupid. Okay. To produce units both and actually useful. Sure. I really don't know what to do with this city. Maybe I should put it to science. Stability. You can use some more stability. Okay, not quite. I mean, probably that. And then I'll make it a science city. Oh, actually, it's producing this thing really quickly. It should have an airport. It has an airport? Where is the airport? Is it just me? I didn't see the airport? It's just like here? Oh, it has uranium. Okay, lots of things I didn't notice. Okay, you need to build an airport. I mean, I feel like I built an airport. I just don't know where it is. Oh wait, actually constructed, completed. Definitely didn't have an airport. Oh wait, it only shows the districts. Okay, I really don't know where my airport is. It's a little bit stupid. I may give up and just try to make one and see where it spawns. Whatever. Join. War support.
How do you do?
Pretty
Whoever you
low.
are.
Still increasing. Okay, we already surpassed there. Maybe we don't need to kill them. I mean, we're trying to end the game anyway. Composite unit. I see. So after this, with the tank, we'll have enough power. So we'll just do rocket science and try to activate the end game. We can also do pollution. Reached. Yeah, we don't have enough pollution in the game. Okay. Okay, we kind of have too many tanks right now. I know you'd be like, how can we have too many tanks? But we can. And then stability might be a problem. Actually, why not do this? Okay. We'll move. What are we doing again? Yes, stability, stability. What? Stability. Oh, it's done. I didn't even read. Just whatever that increased science, so that I can win the game. Do whatever you want. Come here. Join us. Hopefully that'll make my bombing better. Okay, I really don't need okay. Sure. So that gives me a 10 penalty, which is not that bad. But you still want to avoid it a little bit. Oh, wait. It produces thing this quickly? It's a very good city, actually. It's an insanely good city. I'm glad I didn't burn this. Okay. Why can I not build the robot? JK, I can. It doesn't tell me where to place. Cannot be done. What do you mean? Oh. Oh wait, I wasn't looking at. What was I looking at? What's that? Busted armor.
Talk.
And war
So I'd
support
as soon see you bleed. Speak. And
can
make
be
it.
better. I guess it's enough to. Oh, I need 60. Okay. So this time, right after we declare war, we'll just try to burn this city and we're done. Easy, as easy as that. Yes, very nice. Why do I still? And then I just want to build all the districts I need to get the achievement, to get the star. Yeah, right now I just need to think about how to end the game. I can nuke everything. Wait, why am I doing radar? Oh, because of rocket science. Sure, you can do that. Nuke will take some time because you guys need to make nuke. So anyway, I still think going to Mars is the quickest way of getting this done. You will be scientific. very scientific. And stable. Best combination. Let's see if there's something that can help me. Emblematic unit. Yeah, this will decrease my science. After winning a battle. This doesn't sound... Winning a battle. +2. Actually, this sounds really good.
I suppose that once you have put your boots on their territory, you might as well leave it on
I don't need
their
that.
boots.
Declare war on what? What is this thing? Okay, this...
To the victor go the spoils. Maybe rude
I
and
need
blunt, but it certainly has the value
I
of
need
action.
war support, as you can see. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, actually war support.
You expect
Okay,
greetings?
I have insane amount of war support. Okay, it's good. Let's just go to war. Yes, good. Declare war. Very good. Let's just bomb it. Bomb the hell of it. Okay, 5 of them. Perfect. Exactly what I want to see. Okay, they're basically dead. Let's make them surely dead. Okay, they're gone. Okay, so you will come here later. What is this? It can't be helped. This looks good. I don't understand. This seems to be good overall. So we're just gonna burn their stuff and move. We'll bomb it. Actually, should we bomb this first? I want to prioritize burning things down. They also don't have armies at this point. Okay, I want to be a bomb, right? How long would this take? 2 turns? That's too quick. Let's press for a turn. Then you just do whatever you want. Don't ask me what to do. Don't you already know what to do? Okay. This seems marginally good. Okay, stability. Let's see. Let's bomb that as well. Radar, perfect. Wait, why are you not bombing? Seriously, can you just bomb? Ah, they are flying, of course. Flying takes so long. Dang. Are you like from Delta Airline or something? Oh, I can upgrade them. Can I upgrade here? Oh, I need more oil. I do have more oil. 2 turns. I think this will take... Oh, it takes 3 turns now because they recover a bit. Oil. Yes, we do need oil. Luckily, I thought about this. We already have oil here. Let's get some oil. As quickly as that goes. Do we have enough oil now? I think we do. It's still very expensive to upgrade it. But I'm pretty sure it's worth it. Cool. Whatever you are making, make more. What is this? Cool. Oh, I actually built on all districts. It's fun. Okay, at this point it doesn't really matter. Why can't I build this? Oh, stability, of course. Okay, cool. Keep building garrison. Increase your stability. How about that? Cool. You will keep bombing. How about that? You can be here. Maybe you are good enough to. This is the only way I can. Maybe I can get them with 2 tanks. 2 nuclear tanks. Can I? Close. Not quite though. Let's just keep bombing. Almost. Oh wait, we did it. Okay, cool. I mean, I don't want the city, but I want to prevent them to have the city. Yes, come here. You come here. Rest. Maybe I'll just bomb the city to nothing very soon. Yes, whatever. Okay. Keep bombing. Can I get it now? The bomb doesn't seem very effective. Yeah, like it basically did nothing. Unfortunate. Why? It's okay. My tank will be here very soon. It's actually pretty expensive to upgrade them. Maybe this tank is enough. Both the stars. It's good. Yes, I like to hear that. Okay. This happens a lot. I didn't mean it. Okay. Yes. So this is definitely enough. Right? Yes. Fine. Cool. Yeah, how about start burning? Because it takes some time. Okay, so then red will be off the map. We're very close. How about pink?
Speak freely.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
It's very bad.
You must be
It's very,
out
very
of
bad.
your mind. No chance.
I'll withdraw my demand for now. Okay.
You have my greetings.
No, not now.
That's
Later, come on. I need to burn your last city before I stop having a war with you. Can you not see that? The production is a bit slow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fine. If you still can. Okay, maybe I need a. Yes, you guessed it, some stability. Okay, science. Okay. I know. Burn faster. Does that? Okay, that will declare war. Where's our next target? I think this. So you, both of you, come here, come here. Science. We can aim for the some of the end game goals. Yeah, I already have enough. Okay, we'll just try to end the game. Okay, I'm pretty sure I can start building this thing. Right, this thing, it takes 2 turns? Why not? You're gonna make it quicker. Okay, you're not actually. Sorry, I take that back. Yes, 2 turns. will have a space station. This is how this works. Okay. Then you'll come here. Should we start bombing? What would this look like? I cannot see it. Maybe next turn. My armies are not here yet, unfortunately. Okay, you come here. Something flashed. Oh wait, our ore hasn't finished yet. Dang. I can propose with peace. Yeah. No, actually, I'm gonna get some money for them. Because I'll ask you for surrender. Can you not become a vassal? So if they become a vassal, what? My war score is what? 12? I get 120 for this preparation. That can even burn my nuclear. That can even sustain my nuclear tank for 1 turn. So yeah.
Does anyone find it surprising?
So if they become a vassal, I get to see where they are. They probably have a remote unit on some remote island and trying to build a city or something. Yeah, they're here. Where's my ship? Oh, I should be a bunch. I mean, even if they build a colony there, they're not gonna reach 12k. So I'm less concerned with that. Oh, very interesting. Alright. Can you bomb them? I might have too many planes. I know, it sounds crazy. How can I have too many planes? But oh, I need to declare war first.
Tell me what you.
My war support is stellar. Let's just do this. I do think you don't want to lose your airport. So this won't bring me the war, unfortunately. Oh, that's fun. Yep. Cool. That worked, didn't it? Cool. How long would 4 turns? The simple line. Okay, this is the quest line for the event line for Mars, going to Mars. So learn overproductive. I think I want overproduction because wait, no, we need to research. Shoot, I forgot. Do I need to research a later thingy to get this? Oh yeah, maybe we need this actually. So we should stop this, and then we should research this. I think. I don't remember how this goes, but yes, war plus science. Okay, I think I should transform the science. It has a lot of production. Okay, I don't need your district. Let's just make you scientific. Cool. Good. How about that? Okay. Actually, I'll make science first. Cool. This will take forever. Division by 0. Yes, makes sense. Okay, can I do anything to my airport? Ooh, they went away. Interesting. I can actually upgrade my unit. Declare war to proceed. Sure.
You have my.
You will adjust your diplomacy.
Yes.
Or face
I demanded something.
Did you think you could keep those lands? Did you?
Refuse.
You must be out of your mind.
Refuse.
You must be out of your mind.
My war support is not very high with them. Okay. Okay, these are not very strong units. Maybe I don't care that much. I'll just try to go up there. Think about them. Are you still burning? I don't think you are burning. You should be burning things down. Or gunning, whatever. Oh wait, they just died? Okay, cool. Yeah, maybe I don't need better bombers. I just need 8 bombers. That's what I need. Okay. Lunar Lander. Oh yeah, this is the quest line. Right now. Okay. Yes, this looks good. Near the capital. Who would do that? Maybe this more secluded. Okay, you obviously are gonna join this effort. I'll buy this out. Okay, 13 turns. Not quick enough. How about this? 9 turns. Maybe I can live with that. Or... oh, you have very good production. 6 turns. Okay, maybe that's good enough. I can wait 6 turns. Or can I? Oh, finally they're out. Are they out? I have to declare war. How many factions do I have to declare war against?
What is the
Meant
meaning of this?
Yes, I'm brilliant with the diplomatic relationship, especially when it comes to trying to have war with other factions. It's, that's where I excel the best. Wait, they attacked us. What was that? Refuse. Refuse.
That is very
I don't know why I had to click 2 times. Withdraw, but then if I bound this, okay, I cannot cheat like that, can I? You will be here in case they. You, however, will come here and try to kill them. Yeah, that.
A delight to see you again.
One. Oh. We're at war? Okay.
most gracious thanks.
I'm still gonna demand you.
Current relations, gentlemen. That is very.
I really don't care about the black. Like, you have what, 8,000? Just nuclear weapons. Oh, future thinking. Fission tests. Unlocks. Oh, I can do nuclear. Yeah. I mean, I don't really need the thinking, do I?
So, the plan is that everyone points a gun at each other, and nobody...
How do I get the nuclear thingy? Oh, lunar lander, fission tests. Oh, okay. And the finish on national project. I see. Join them. Cannot just. It's why. Anyway, I'm just gonna try this. Oh, interesting. I can't get them. That's fun. Inconvenient. Good to fly here. I really want to get this unit out before I do anything. Maybe I'll just go to.
I do not
war.
live for revenge.
What's their status? They are now weak. Not that strong either. I'll wait a turn. What? Boast. Celebrate. Boast. Why not? Frankly, we just need to end the game now. So, it doesn't... Oh, they're out. Out? Are they out? Where are you going? It must be. Okay, they're here. Finally. I'm glad I don't have to declare war with. What? I just closed market districts. Oh, too bad. I actually returned those grounds to ruins. Not too bad. I guess there's a price with the airstrike. Very unfortunate. Okay, let's. Can I? Okay, we're in retreating army. Might as well run farther. Where are they? Okay, maybe I stop caring about them. I should stop caring about them. Yes, make it quicker. Okay, you're not really helping. Maybe help with this district thingy. I built everything I could have built. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay. Is there some science thingy you can do? No. Okay. Acknowledge. Okay. Yes, we're gonna go up. You will travel here in hope to bomb them. Actually, I can construct airport with. Frankly, it's an easier way to construct airport. Sacred order. Okay, I just need it. Okay, cool. You see, it takes no time, and then you just need to use influence. You'll be here, and then next turn you can bomb them. I believe we're no longer retreating. I don't care. Science investing, of course. Who doesn't invest in science? Oh. I have to retreat again. Where are they going? Where are they going? Where are they going? Oh. Okay, you're revealed. That's too bad. That's a pity. Oh, yeah, they died. That's fine. I thought they didn't die. That was okay. It's fine. I don't know why. Like, I think that's kind of a rebellion thing, but I'm pretty stable. I don't know where they came from.
Human leaves footprints on the face of another celestial body. Who could have imagined?
Okay. Yeah, that's so the project 200 fame. That's convenient. Convenient. Fission tests. Yeah, so Mars colony. So this will end the game, which I intend to do. How about here? Okay. All the previous participants. Actually, why don't we make all the city do that? Like literally all of them. Because what's more important than colonizing Mars? Like, really? Okay, literally everyone is doing the Mars thing, which is good. That's what I intend. In fact, you will absorb some colony, such that they're even more productive. How about that? That looks good. You will absorb this. Attach, whatever it's called. And you. Okay, this is already too big. Or is it? Maybe not. Okay, it starts to degrade. Not great. Whatever. Okay. Oh, but you seems to be able to absorb. It has enemy army. That's fine. Oh, I have another thing to bomb. Perfect. You. Oh, I should try to fight them. Right, patriotic, perfect. You're out of things to research on? That's weird. Yes. Maybe we stop caring. Where are you gonna go? Seriously. Oh. Wait, actually, they are in age 6. I just noticed they are in age 6. I'll buy my own stuff. Should I buy my own stuff? Maybe. Do I really care? Whoa. Here goes everything. But I can get them back. Okay. That's good. Oh, actually. Perfect. Okay. That looks good. Yep. You can see, like, we still have difficulty trying to conquer them, which is insane. Even if we are this ahead, this tells you how difficult the game can be. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Cool. Okay. Yep. So, oh, we lost all our records. It's okay. We're in age 6 already. It's amazing they already survived near the end game. So that's fine. We can always make them. Do we burn or not? Do we really burn this one? I don't really want another city. Should bomb this. I really hope that if I bomb it and then it has 0 health, it will just vanish. But I think they have relatively strong health. It's kind of hard. I also lost a bunch of units.
Are you here to gloat, or for other reasons?
Oh yeah, the war support is going to finish very soon. Yeah, I could absorb other cities. It will be very expensive though. I still feel like burning. Of course, refuse.
That is
Yeah,
very
9:30 to end the war. I don't know what you're talking about. That sounds a bit weird, you know, like it doesn't quite make sense. Burn. Yes. Bomb. Yeah, how many bombs does it need? How many times of bombing? Actually, I have more. I just don't have an airport to host them. I didn't. Wait, what? I think. Can I just build it here? Cool. An airport is there. Perfect. Okay. Did I say I have too many bombers? Oh. Does this kill it? I don't think it does. Wait. It surely can run. Okay. Bomb it. Are you burning or not? Oh, I can upgrade my tanks. I will gladly do so. And then burn. I think it does make the burning quicker, maybe. Oh, actually, that city disappeared. Oh, perfect. They're gonna build it back very soon though. If I don't put an outpost there. This is kind of annoying. anti-aircraft. I don't have a unit to stop them. Maybe I'll chase them.
A phenomenal achievement of civilization-wide ingenuity.
Perfect.
Perspiration, collaboration, bureaucracy, and a dozen supertankers worth of coffee.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, I think this will finish it. Oh, the plane got hurt. Oh yeah, it's an anti-aircraft. That makes sense. I hope this bombing works. Did it work? It did. Not quite though. What? Wow, there's somebody here. Where did they come from? Oh, we finished that? Wait, what? I thought like there would be a Mars colony thing. The red planet end or enjoy trigger the end of the game at the end of the next turn. I will gladly do so. Yes. Okay. You can also enjoy, which is kind of funny. Anyway. Right. Still as if like we're not done yet. But it's fine, doesn't matter. Yes, we're gonna research something, obviously. I think this ends the game. Okay. Space race is wrong. Okay. Yes, mythical. It's so mythical, the red planet. So mythical. Merchant star? Really? Oh, the end of this turn. Okay. We'll see if we can bomb the city. I think at this point it doesn't really matter what I do. I think we can bomb it. They still somehow is able to produce unit with all these like airstrikes. Okay, I will not do this. The game is ending. I don't need to fight another war. Okay, the game ends. 32. Let's see if we get the achievement.
How will humankind remember the empire you have created and its remarkable achievements? For it is yours that has left the greatest mark on the endless story of humankind. Did the sun ever set upon your empire? You earned much of your fame through the conquest and control.
I think it's customized based on what you did.
And I must mention the surprising lack of pollution on the planet you leave to your children. Difficult.
I think it's because we researched the fusion thingy, maybe?
One more testament to your perseverance. Part of your legacy was being involved in the longest war in history.
Great.
Congratulations. Under your guidance, the thrilling tale of humankind has been rewritten in your own words. There may be future adventures and deeds, an even grander scope for this grand story. Regardless, you have left a great mark and answered the question. How far will you push humankind?
We better get the achievement. Oh nice, they can only be one. Cool. Great, okay. Worth it. Yeah, it popped out on my screen, but it's okay. It will appear in the cover. Cool. Yeah, so I think they're gonna have a breakdown of what you did. I talk about what I did. Like we got very few fame in the first few eras, and then we just got we used era 5 and 6 to get the rest of the fame that we need to win the game. So yeah, at this point AI was already kind of 9,000, 7,000 points, so it was kind of far behind. And this is generally what it feels like when you play against Humankind. Difficulty AI. Got to go around here. Yep. But yeah, it's interesting to see like what the AI does. Okay, so didn't go stars, but already 2000. I got 2000 in my era 2, and then 3000 something, almost 4000, and then the page 2, and then yeah. The third star gives you the most fame, so maybe like surprisingly they didn't get all the stars, but they get most of the gold stars. So maybe that's how you kind of win normally. If you don't want to go the conquer route, just try to get the gold stars. But I don't know, maybe that'll work. But you see like how insane, like in age 5 they got eliminated in age 5 and still they got 4 gold stars. So like 14 with 3 stars. So I really don't think that playing on the fame would work. Yeah, but yeah, see, 3 gold star in age era 2, perfect. Like how you can do that? It's the same 3 gold stars. Red. Oh, it's just the animation. Yep. They didn't get eliminated. They only proceeded to era 5 though. They never reached era 6. Line plot. Actually, fame. Yeah, this is on fame. So you can see like the biggest difference is probably what, 5,000 versus 11k, and this is when I decided that okay, green must die because otherwise. Right, but you can see that you know, I'm on the fame of a weaker empire, so really the conquest was only okay. I did eliminate yellow and blue kind of early on, and then that gave me the land to develop my country. But still, my fame is on the lower quarter, so you see why conquer was necessary. And then the peaceful mode, which ensures that like when I focus on say green, no other forces can focus on me. Like if 3 of them attack me at the same time, I cannot sustain it. So peaceful mode was really, really important. Again, it still might be possible to win this without the peaceful mode, but I don't know. Yeah. Other thing, science. Yeah, so green has a lot of science. Like, I think it's just green. Maybe green is. I think green has a lot of vassal states, so that they're just strong at everything. Money is pretty low, but it also means that they didn't spend that much money, which is not very good. You should be spending your money to kind of I mean, if you anticipate you're gonna upgrade a bunch of units in the next era, you should save them. But otherwise, like they give you more buildings early on, so you should spend them. Wait, is it production or what? I think this is actually production. Okay, so they do have a lot more resource. I think this is production. Well, produce, sorry. So I take that back. Like, they're just stronger than us in every single aspect. Yeah, industry. So yeah, it's kind of insane that we were still able to beat the green, given that they are higher than us on everything. Stability is kind of mixed. Like, yeah, they are really just stronger than us in every single aspect. But they do tend to accumulate fame. Let's do the Research. Yeah, they have many more research. Isn't there like an era thingy? Like when they proceeded to the next era? Not religion. Okay, they are also pretty good at religion. I remember now. I don't know what that gave them. Cities, military. Right. So this is when So they do have more military when I started the war. It's just like my military is better. Also, kind of our strategy is better. Oh, you can see. So let's see. They never proceeded to. Oh, they never proceeded to era 5? Really? I think so. Yeah, they never proceeded to era. Wait, one. I'm kind of confused. I don't trust it. No, I do think they proceeded to era 5. I don't remember. But yeah, they definitely proceeded to era 5. It's just like when I started attacking them, they didn't have the era 5 units. Maybe they just reached era 5. And then again, red coast is so good. So yeah. Yeah, so the main I'm still obsessed with this. I think the UI is wrong. But yeah, still getting rid of green was the key because they are stronger than us in every single aspect. So I wouldn't win the fame race like 100%. So yeah. Anyway, this is our run. I guess the last bit of the run for there can be only one achievement. If you have any kind of feedback on how to improve the video, or yeah, if you want to kind of have some comments, how else you would do it, like what setting of map you would do to get the achievement, feel free to comment below, and then I'll see you next time.